Hi, I have in front of me here a 10 watt solar floodlight with IR, so basically infrared sensor on it, so it'll come on automatically. Now, this is a really super piece of kit. It comes from a company called Ladino in Germany. It's a patented design, so it's really high end in terms of its energy efficient, and it's perfect for sort of standalone installations where you need to come along and you want to have a light that will flick on when somebody goes past, but you don't need the hassle of running a power point out to that location. So what I'm going to do here is just give an overview of each of the elements that make up the kit, and we'll just have a look at the actual LED lamp here in some detail. There's just some of the basic specifications on this. The actual unit itself is IP65 rated. It can be independently charged, we'll say, with a mains charger, and it has a 6-hour charge time and a 6-hour working time, although mainly, of course, it'll be charged directly off the solar panel, but there is the option there. In terms of the sensor on it, it can work from anywhere between 6 and 12 meters. It has a full 160-degree range in terms of where it can pick up motion, and in terms of above and beyond where it can look, you can set it from about 1.8 meters below to about 2.5 meters above, so it can look over quite a large area for it. And the power rating on it is 10 watt LED, which is the equivalent of just under 100 watt halogen. Okay, so what we're going to do here is, it comes in this outer box here, so you can see everything comes in a very neat kit. So here's a solar panel, and obviously you would mount this in a location that'd be south facing, just to maximise the amount of power coming in on it. And it comes with a standard 3-meter cable on it. If you need a longer cable, there's an extension cable, so you can actually extend this out a full 6 meters away from where you're going to mount it. So for a garden shed, something like that, it makes it ideal because it's mountable. If we actually look here, we can see the solar panel on the front, and if we just look at the back here, we'll see where it feeds out. We'll see the cable here with the extension, where this could plug directly into the battery unit in the back of the light. And also we'll see there's a range of adjustments here. I'll just hold it up, sorry. And you can just see here, this is where we could screw it directly in. And I'm just going to show here, right in this little bag here, what we have is we have a total of 4 plugs and 4 screws. So we could use it for mounting into masonry or the screws directly into timber. This is the extension cable we could use with it. There's a short little user manual here, just gives an overview of how to make the adjustments and settings. And what we have then is we have a power unit here. It's 12 volts, 1 amp output on it. And then I'm just going to talk about the main event here. Just move everything out of the way for a moment. And here we're on to the main event. So you can see here we have our lamp here. So this is a 10 watt output on it. We have the sensor here with the ability to adjust an angle where we're pointing this. It's giving the full 180-degree range in terms of looking for motion. And if we rotate to the back of the unit here, we'll see the cable is actually feeding in from above, but it's IP65, so it's fully water rated, and it feeds directly into the battery here. And this is how we're able to charge it, we'll say, and we have up to 6 hours of continuous lighting on this, so it's very effective to that extent. If we just look in the bottom of the unit here, we'll see there's an on-off switch here, so we can turn it on and off. So we just have that light actually turned on there on a full-time thing. Maybe what we'll do is we'll just kill the lights here just for 1 second here, and I'm just going to come along here, and we'll just, I won't dazzle the thing, but I'll just point onto the wall behind, things like that. Okay, I'm just knocking back on there. So you can see, just get an idea of the light on it. So it's a 100 watt equivalent on it. In terms of the adjustability on it here, what we can do is we can adjust the range in which we're going to be picking up over, so the sensitivity of the IR thing on it. We can also adjust the time here. So when it does come on, how long do we want it on? Do we want it on for 5 seconds, or do we want it on for up to 6 minutes? And we just adjust this knob here to find out exactly the setting that we need. And then finally here, we have the lux setting on it here. So what level of darkness and things in that will it come on at. So sometimes you might maybe want a motion during the day, not to flick it on, or maybe at dusk. So you can just set the adjustability on it there. So it really is a super piece of kit. Now, it's part of a much wider range of LED floodlights and LED bulbs, etc., that we've added onto our product range, because they're really energy efficient. And what's happening, of course, is there's a huge move towards them in terms of there's both regulatory controls on it, but also people just want to have the savings on it. And effectively, units like this are for life. A lot of the units you'll see will see that we have effectively lifetime guarantees in the bulbs, they're up to 40,000 hours. So, you know, you're never replacing the bulb. It literally goes when the unit is more or less spent. So just a really, really impressive piece of kit. I think it sits really well. We've demoed this ourselves and found it really, really effective. So that's it anyway, an overview of the 10 watt solar floodlight with IR sensor.